Something else I about that I really want to think about moving pretty soon here. I'm not sure when. Um, place I move to is well, there's only one place, and that's L.A., California. Not directly Los Angeles. I would like to work in Los Angeles, but I wouldn't mind living somewhere near a metro station, whether it's Metrolink or the Metro Rail, MTA. Um, and uh, like I would love to live like in Azusa or I don't know. I don't. So I haven't been in LA in so long. It's been well over 10 years. I was 14 years since I really been in LA. About 5 years ago, I went to Los Angeles. Uh, Probably more than that. God damn. I would say 6 years ago. Back in 2005, I think, was when I went to LA and visited for like 2 weeks. And I really didn't see much of LA. Didn't get to see much, but I saw. So I really don't know if what part of LA will be a good place for my wife and I. My wife does not want to go to LA. She really doesn't. She does not like California at all. And I don't understand why. But there's a couple of reasons why I can see she says that, and like that's because every time she went, bad situation. And, um, LA from my point of view, really, because um, it is expensive though. That's one thing that that is true is that it is extremely expensive. Anyway, and so and because it's really expensive, I would really need to have a real like Austin, Texas. You can have a $15 an hour job and live pretty well. Whereas in California, you're like poor still. You know, make at least 20 or more in order to live well. 45,000 a year at least, to live nicely in California. So that's the only thing. There are a lot of jobs out there that I'm applying for that are in different cities, and I'm striking out on these jobs. But it's good because it's getting my name out there, and I'm happy about that. We're talking about Dallas, Texas, San Antonio, um, Phoenix, Arizona, Denver, Colorado, which I don't want to live there because of the snow. No. Um, Chicago, even. I don't want to live because of the snow. And so my name is getting out there. And I know it snows in Dallas sometimes. I really don't want to move there either, but San Antonio would be better. And it does snow there every once in a blue moon, and I would like that better than every single year. Every goddamn year, the snow falling to the ground. Oh, hell no. I wouldn't like that with any. Oh, it's a full moon tonight. That's right. Oh, there you go. Full moon. There's the moon. That's right. Full moon tonight. All right. A lot of werewolves out here, and I'm in the dark. Vampires and werewolves. Oh my. Vampires and werewolves. Oh my. Uh, I needed three things to add to that. Something, something, and something. Oh my. All right. So werewolves, vampires, and bears. Oh my. Whatever. So, well, I know there's a lot of deer out here. There's a lot of deer around here. So, scares the shit out of me because it's so dark out here, and I see something looking at me and I'm like, who the fuck are you? And then it runs away. It's like, damn, you're not brave. Well, I'm glad you're not because I would hate something to be charging at me right now. But anyway, would I like to move? Yes. San Marcos is a nice city. Don't get me wrong. They got a beautiful river here, and it's a very small, quaint little town. However, I prefer city life. I prefer the concrete jungle, and I miss the concrete jungle. I really, really do. Um, Phoenix, Arizona, and Austin, Texas is probably the smallest I want to get when it comes to small town. Because I do think Phoenix and Austin are small cities, but it's not. It's big enough to where I can accept it. You know what I mean? There's skyscrapers. There's a life happening there versus here in San Marcos, kind of dead. If you're into 20-year-old girls running around in bikinis on the San Marcos River, then hey, this is probably a city. But outside of that, that's not me. Um, I don't mind the view. Don't get me wrong, but that's not all there is. That's not what the city is all about. If you ask me, I like the you know the culture and all that stuff that's involved with a big city like Chicago and L.A., New York, I guess, Austin, and stuff like that. Anyway, I got to get back in. So just have another little thought in my head. Peace out.